great day, everyone. It is an honor to talk with you today as we talk about this wonderful series that I have developed to help you become the best version of you. As we travel this journey together, I will be sharing principles as well as part of my story on how I was able to overcome things within my life, within my career, in order to be the best version of myself. We will develop a roadmap for you on what it would take for you to get to your desired destination. As you grow and develop, you will be encouraged as well as be able to share your story with others. If you have any questions, just connect with me through direct messenger or email, and we will work on getting you in the driver's seat so you can start your journey in becoming the best version of who you desire to be. I once was in the position of trying to figure out who I wanted to be in my career, and I was frustrated as I continued to bump my head against every obstacle and opportunity that I tried to go for. I was always trying to figure out what was my next step, what was my next move, but I really didn't have any guidance. So I decided to apply for a number of different jobs that I felt that I was qualified for, and found myself frustrated after going to interview after interview after interview after interview for them to then tell me, "I'm sorry, but we decided to go in a different direction." I said enough was enough, and I started to make the shift in who I was as an employee, who I was as a person, and I started to look at what things I needed to do in order to grow and develop and become a better person that was fit for adding impact and making a difference in my environment. So in making that shift, I started to ask the right questions and not just any question. I found that to be very impactful, very powerful when you start asking questions that truly hit what you desire to do and what someone else is looking to gain from you. You are able to then add that value by asking them the questions for them to give you the direct answer versus just asking anything and they just give you any type of answer. I learned what skills I was missing and what I needed to do in order to grow and develop in those areas so I can then add the value to my team and surrounding area. For you to become the best version of yourself, you will need to identify what you want to do by writing it down. Yes, write it down. When you write it down, it gives you the opportunity for you to see what things are missing within your area of scope, of view, of vision, of things that you want to accomplish, and you can see what skills do I need to develop in order for those things to actually come to pass, for those things to actually take shape in my life. For me, I had to improve on my leadership skills as well as my communication, where I was used to being behind the desk and just focusing on the little projects that I worked on, but I really didn't have to do a lot of communication, and I really didn't take on any type of initiative to be in a leadership role. So when I was applying for positions that required these skill sets, I was always falling behind and I needed to make those improvements. So when I made the adjustment and I started working on those skills, I started to see things turn around for me. Those are some key things that I wanted to bring out today. Well, until next time, I want you to remember that you should be identifying what you truly want to do by writing it down. Once you write it down, you now have a baseline. You have something to go off of in order for you to then start to develop. Then also, I want you to start asking the right questions. Ask the questions that will help get you the answers on what you need to do in order to further move along your journey and develop into the person that you want to be. Also, identifying those skills that you need to work on, where there are different methods in order to identify those skills. The first thing is to actually write it down on what you want to do, and then you can then do some cross mapping in order to identify those skills and then work on getting those skills under your belt so then you can definitely move in that direction. And also, for a bonus, know that you have value to add. Where you have a value that will make a great impact on your surrounding, on your environment, on your workplace. You have value to add, and by adding that value, you can continue to move in a direction that is destined for you. I want you to comment, love, share as we travel on this journey together in becoming the best version of you. If you need any type of assistance in order to identify things, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here to help you be successful as we work together in you being who you are destined to be.